All right, I hit the button. We're live. Uh,
Live.
Question, Johnny. Have you
Hmm.
watched The Boys season 4 or The Boys
What
show
season
in
four?
general? The
What season
Boys?
four? The boys. No.
The Boys? No. What about House of the Dragon?
Nope.
No. Okay, my brief thoughts. The Boys season 4 is garbage, and House of the Dragon season 2 is really good. Thus far. But guys, today we're jumping into some boogie content. Are you excited, Johnny?
Well,
For
I
all
was
the help
laughing. I
boogie?
was I was I was laughing pretty hard when I see how ridiculous the whole situation is. So I guess I'm expecting more of the same. But what's his excuse this time that he doesn't want to do what his buddies request? I don't know. They're really his friends, you know. Like, why do they put up with him? I swear, I
I
would
don't
just.
know. I mean, so last time, this is part two. Last time we learned about Boogie's crypto scam. The Boogie basically lies about everything and creates all these false narratives. That Boogie lied about having cancer. But this time, before we get back into that video, Johnny, I want to give you some context.
Okay.
Because Boogie actually was having a mental health crisis a few years ago. And
I'd
so
say he
he
is
went to this shaman named Flaming Star. Okay?
shaman.
But the shaman, but recently Boogie has had a falling out with the shaman, and the shaman has vandalized his house, and Boogie has actually gone to prison for threatening to kill the shaman. And I'm gonna give you all the context for that right here.
Oh boy. Okay, can't wait.
All right, here we go.
When I threw him out for assaulting my dog, he said he was going to keep the cards. This is where the cards had never been sold. There was no
So these
money
are
exchanged.
Magic the Gathering cards. The shaman wanted to buy some cards from Boogie, and that's what causes everything that is about to unfold.
Oh my.
At a neutral location, and the owner of that card shop helped get the cards back to Boogie. Okay. The card shop owner talked him out of it and took the cards back. He decided that means I stole from him somehow both 10K for the 2 days of working out and also me entering my entire Magic collection for terminating the deal. The shaman went to the police yesterday before going to Boogie's house. They could tell that he was in a crisis and tried to get him mental health help.
So the shaman was in a crisis because of the failed Magic the Gathering sale to Boogie. So the shaman, Flaming Star, goes to the police to try and get Boogie arrested, okay?
But he apparently refused it. Last night, his house and his vehicle were vandalized by his shaman.
Dude.
Oh no.
So Boogie's shaman, his quote-unquote therapist, whatever, his shaman Flaming Star, didn't like the way the Magic the Gathering sale was going, so he vandalized Boogie's house after going to the police.
Believe I have to say that.
Did he write down pedophile?
Did not give the shaman some Magic the
But
Gathering.
he misspelled it.
I can't read that. It's like
He misspelled it.
yeah.
Head 5.
Cards. This ends up happening where Boogie's house gets spray painted with a PDF file on there. That's a picture of Boogie. Don't know why we needed that. Also, thief on the other garage door. And this is all coming from this unhinged shaman who goes by the name Flaming Star.
All right. So that's basically a bit of prelude that you didn't get last time, that you probably should have gotten. Because this cancer stuff is coming off the trails of Boogie's interaction with his shaman, Flaming Star. So I just thought that was some context you might need. Okay, let's jump back into where we left off last time.
Despite me telling him up front this was all going to be public and that I was approaching him for comment. This guy now acts like I tricked him.
I should have never talked to CoffeeZilla to begin with. It was a joke, CoffeeZilla.
Who told you that?
Of course you fucking did. Much less the second fucking time. Then in this, by the way, CoffeeZilla records you without telling you he records you. Name a YouTuber does that. No, he did in the first time. In the first time.
Well, I think it's worth showing you then how he talked about me behind the scenes when he spoke with me, because it was very different to what he's saying now. Now he's saying I'm taking him out of context, that he didn't know what was going on. Here's what he was saying back then.
Amount of integrity. I really, really appreciate it. 110%. It means so much. Many YouTubers would not have done that for me, and you did, and I think that's incredible. And I even, no matter what you have to say in this video, I'll never have a bad thing to say about you. Even on the show, you're like, even on the low cow podcast where my job is going to be to attack you back, I'm just not going to do it. I'm like, no, I think Coffee was fair. I'll be genuine. Okay.
Okay, thanks, Ben.
Thank you, man.
You know who else is a doctor? Not in Destiny, my brother. And by the way, my brother has seen my medical records. He's been here since the diagnosis.
So this is Boogie's brother backing him up about having cancer, right? So Boogie's brother is saying to those who are trolling my brother, I can confirm that he has been diagnosed with polycythemia vera is absolutely true. He has suffered with the debilitating condition for at least 2 years, okay? He's staking his reputation that Boogie has cancer, okay? Keep that in mind.
My brother, no. I spent the last 2 years dealing with a deadly disease. And when my doctor tells me it's probably cancer, I believe my fucking doctor.
Remember before, it was his doctor told him he had cancer. Now it's when my doctor tells me I probably have cancer. You see how he keeps changing it?
Yeah, I remember.
And he says with such determination, when my doctor tells me I probably have cancer. What kind of doctor? Johnny, listen, you're going in for a checkup, right? And
Yeah.
your doctor comes in after some blood test. He's got a grim face, right? You're like, what's happening? And your doctor says, Johnny, you probably have cancer.
Oh, gee.
What kind of doctor says that?
Well,
Also, what's
just-
up,
just
Andrew?
like-
What's
just-
up, Dylan? Thanks for tuning in.
Just saying it without giving you any diagnosis, like no
Yeah.
statistics, no information.
And remember, apparently that was 2 years ago, and now 2 years after saying you probably have cancer, they've been treating him apparently for 2 years, and only now they're doing this bone marrow test to confirm whether or not he has cancer. All in quotation marks, according to what Boogie said.
So Boogie's either still lying or the doc lied to him, and he's just.
And
he
remember,
just
the last
believes-
time Boogie said, "Well, maybe my doctor lied for clout." So maybe the doctor lied to try and get famous by handing out
I'm
fake
still-
diagnoses.
I'm still aiming that Boogie's lying.
Yes.
Now, there's one mistake I no, hold on.
Stop. Probably
It's not good.
cancer. Probably.
The only thing I have not done to confirm it, and I said this last time, is I have not done the bone marrow test for
bone
2
marrow
reasons.
test that would be 2 years after the quote unquote diagnosis.
The what bone marrow test?
The bone marrow test. And remember, he's saying it's blood cancer. So like I don't know anything about doctor things. Maybe you do need to check bone marrow. But wouldn't you need to check blood if it's a blood cancer? I don't know. But these are his 2 reasons, I guess, why he hasn't had this bone marrow test.
It's expensive, extremely painful, and extremely invasive.
Oh, I guess
and I don't want to
more
get
than
it
2
fucking
reasons.
done.
Well, the problem is you told people
And
you
number
did say
two-
you had cancer. You didn't say
And
the
number
doctor said you
two-
probably had
You
cancer.
know, he
That's
did
another
say I have.
problem.
He does say I have cancer.
You just said he had
I'm
probably.
saying probably because of the goddamn narrative. But he told me I definitely do. The markers are in my fucking blood.
So now the doctor said you definitely do. Before it was you do. Before it was probably. So he's switching up. Also, Dylan, to quote Megatron, "You're either lying or you're stupid." Dude, I got Starscream right here. Charred into this wood. I got another Starscream here. Fantastic quote. In Boogie's case, it's both. I'm stupid. That's from Transformers Generation 1, Season 2, Episode 3. I think it's called Triple Threats, where Astro Train and Blitzwing and Starscream team up to knock off Megatron, but then Blitzwing and Astro Train betray Starscream. Guys, I love Transformers. Sorry for the tangent. But yeah, back to Boogie. But Boogie is no Starscream. I'll tell you that.
Were treating me exactly the same way you would for cancer. The only thing I have not done is the bone marrow test because it's invasive, painful, and expensive, and I probably will go ahead and go through with it now just so I can shove that shit in Destiny's face.
Wait, whoa.
What?
You're going to fucking give the medical records after the bone marrow thing, but not just do it now and knock it out? That makes no sense.
So,
No, I'm going
Johnny,
to get it done.
in case you weren't like fully following, what Boogie is saying now, he's this whole time, he won't show medical records to prove that he has cancer. That's what they need because he's been saying he has cancer, right? So now he's saying that after he gets the bone marrow test, if it And he's saying this because he's praying the bone marrow test confirms he has cancer. Because we know he hasn't actually been told officially that he has cancer. So he's praying that this test reveals that he has some kind of cancer. So then he can show them those medical records and say, yes, I have cancer. I haven't been lying, even though he clearly has been. You see what he's doing?
Yeah, it's still grifting.
Exactly. Also, Dylan, noted I'm watching on and off G1 Transformers on Tubi. Yeah, dude, Tubi's awesome. You watch a few ads and you get like endless free shows. It's fantastic. And Transformers G1 is the best Transformers, show out there. It's fantastic. Nothing comes close.
And I'm going to call Destiny and be like, Mom, you never get my medical records. I'm not saying that.
Well, how are you going to own him if you don't show him?
Like I said, I'll never get the fucking money. I have no interest in the fucking money. It's make-believe internet money anyway. I don't think Mudahar would give me $50 if I was trying to get change for $1,000.
I got the medical records right here, but you can't see them. Got see them right there, but you can't see them.
Destiny's mom died of cancer, so he takes personal offense. My dad died of cancer. He died of black lung, which became lung cancer, and he drowned in his own blood while my mother sat by his side.
Oh,
I
yeah.
saw him.
And
my
honey,
dog-
this is his dad who, according to him, molested him. Just so you know. Because he has come out and made trauma videos about that.
I think I remember that. By the way, Kaylin, like the video is terribly lagging. Is there a way you can refresh it so that it
Oh,
moves
shoot. I
accordingly?
didn't know. Thank you for letting me know. I will. I'll just lower up the thingy-majiggy. Let's put the quality down to 240. Maybe not down that low. Let's put it up to 480. All right, let me know if this is better.
Oh, died of cancer. What is this? The Cancer Olympics? Shut up.
No, I'm
This
just
dog's like
saying,
30
if you're
years old.
fucking offended by my cancer, Destiny, because your mom had it, my dad had it.
No better?
No, try 360.
All right.
Well, my dad is dead. Yeah, my dad died. He had lung cancer and it made him die. And thanks to God's mercy.
All right, are you hearing that lovely song, or is it still lagging?
It's still lagging. Try refreshing the page.
All right, I was at 112.55. Boogie singing about how his dad, gleefully singing how his dad died of cancer. Look at that.
We were at
thumbnail.
112.40.
Despite me telling him up front
112.
this was all going to be public and that I was approaching him for
Cancer. He died
All
of black
how's this?
lung, which became lung cancer, and he drowned in his own blood while my
I'm
mother
offended
sat
for
by
your
his
dad.
side.
Oh,
I
yeah.
saw him.
Well, my dog died of cancer. What is this? The Cancer Olympics? Shut up.
Is this better?
No, it's still lagging. Dylan, is it
Alright.
lagging?
Do you want to share your screen, Johnny?
I'll give it a try. Give me the link and let me see if it's better on my side.
All right, I will copy and put it, and we're at 112.42.
Okay. Okay.
All right, we shall try out Johnny's internet, dropping viewers like flies.
Okay, now let's see. How do I share the screen? How do I do this?
Hit present.
Oh, and then share screen. Okay.
Yep. And we're at
Window,
112.42.
yeah. Okay, can you see now? There we go. Okay, I'm gonna play it right here. Let's see how it turns out. If you hear an echo, let me know because my mic is on and I'm not wearing headphones.
Okay.
All right, here goes.
Can you go full screen? Oh, we don't have audio.
No audio.
You can hear add audio at the beginning.
Whoops. Whoops.
All right. Meanwhile, well, we figured that out. Chat, guys, what do you in chat? Is Boogie lying about cancer, or is he telling the truth? Like, if you don't know, that is. I mean, okay, sorry. We all know. We all know. It's like the Valerians in House of the Dragon. Okay. You can tell just by the skin color. But yeah, dude, that's insane. Like lying about cancer, like of all the things to lie about, you know? I mean, listen, next thing for him, people have been saying he's gonna fake his death, right? Because that's the only way to top like the crypto scam, then the cancer, the shaman who vandalized his house. So Boogie's next big stunt stands to reason that it's gonna be, you know, faking his own death for sympathy, then coming back to collect all the sympathy. All right, Johnny, how's it going?
No, I'm not sure.
All right, I'm going to share mine, and my Wi-Fi should be better now, I think, because it's gone up from 3 bars to 4.
Go for it.
We're going to see.
No, I'm just saying, if you're fucking offended by my cancer, Destiny, because your mom had it, my dad had it.
Well, my dad is dead. Yeah, my dad died. He had lung cancer and it made him die. And thanks to God's mercy, he drowned in his own blood. He drowned in his own blood. He drowned in his own blood.
So
Yeah.
compare this to 2 seconds ago where he was doing his sad voice of, guys, my dad died of cancer. You have to feel bad for me. Compare that to this.
Nobody cares.
I mean, well, I'd care if he was honest and serious, but he's singing about how happy he is that his dad's dead. So, Service 09, TOS restricts me from sharing my honest opinions on this guy.
Wait a minute. He's singing the song about how his dad died.
Yep.
Dad died and he drowned in his own blood. He drowned in his own
Oh my!
blood.
Look how happy he is! Look how happy his little child slave is.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Okay. Who can take him
no.
seriously even further? No. Who
Look
does
how
that?
happy she is.
This guy is now an asshole.
He's always been
Drowned in his
though.
blood, bud.
You know who else fucking died of cancer? My best friend of 30 years till she died a few years ago. And yeah, so fuck her. And now she's dead.
And
Actually, both of them are. The
Look
girl
how
is
fast he switches up on everything. Just each stream, it's a different lie, it's a different
Now there's
narrative.
10 people.
dead. My mom is dead. Everyone I know and love is
Wait,
dead.
the girl died?
Whoa.
How
Yeah,
did
she
oh,
died, at,
hey.
she died of 39 of like fucking lung cancer. She had breast cancer and they beat the breast cancer, but then the
Jesus.
treatment for the breast cancer gave her lung cancer.
He's laughing, Johnny. He's laughing. It's hilarious, right? Guys, she beat the breast cancer, but the treatment gave her lung cancer. Isn't that funny? Please give me money for my cancer. It's fucking pathetic.
I have no words for this, dude. No words.
No.
Did I fake cancer? And the answer is no. Is there
Yeah,
one
let-
test I haven't gotten? Yes. Am
Bone marrow.
I sitting in a room when my doctor looks me in the face and says, we're treating you for cancer because you have cancer? Yes. I had skin.
So apparently they've been treating him for cancer that the doctor, I guess, said you probably have cancer. The doctors also said you definitely have cancer. And the doctors also said you, I can't keep his life straight anymore.
Cancer. I had basal cell carcinoma. 25 years old. That's in my medical records. I read that shit to you the other day. I'll screenshot. That I'll fucking prove. Can I have the money now?
prove that
Can
without
I have the
not
money
this?
now? Can I have the money now?
For an old cancer? Get the fuck out of here. You gotta
No,
do it
I'm
the
just
right
saying.
way. Everything you're saying
I'm
is just
just
unbelievable. You just
saying.
made it more unbelievable than it was before. I gotta be honest with you.
I got a question.
The moment you find out you have this diagnosis of fucking cancer, you're out there like fucking making YouTube videos. And
You're right.
prepping
In
for it.
retrospect, I wish I'd never spoken about it. In
But then
retrospect, I wish I'd kept this battle
literally like 4 months
for
ago, I was
myself.
watching a clip of like fucking
Johnny, do we think he actually wishes he never did that, knowing everything that's come out of it now?
No.
I agree. I think he likes all the attention at this point because at this point it still hasn't gotten as bad as it's gonna get for him. So I think at this point he's still seasoned out. He still likes all the attention that he's received from it. Dylan D says, "Oh, go ahead, Johnny."
I'd be too tired to want attention because all that talking just makes me so nauseous.
There was a YouTuber I watched. His name was Brian Barrett. I can't say. I'm gonna mess up the last
I don't
name.
know how to say that.
Brian B. Yeah, he did a lot of reptile videos, and own a reptile zoo in Michigan. He died earlier this year of pancreatic cancer. Dude, that fucking sucks. And that's why Boogie's such a scummy person. You know, in the back of my head, I prayed it was a joke. God rest his soul. I mean, we don't hope Boogie has cancer. Boogie hopes that at this point, Boogie's praying that he gets some test saying he has cancer. Okay, like Boogie wants it, but of course we would never wish that on anyone. You know, I hope Boogie lives. Do we pray for Boogie to live a long life, Johnny? Or is he going to cause more harm?
I don't care about him.
Me neither. I'm no comment as to how long Boogie's going to live.
Hulk out live and you're screaming at Keemstar. It's like, because I'm battling cancer and it fucking hurts and it sucks.
I am. It is fucking expensive, dude. I see a doctor every fucking month. I'm doing monthly blood tests. I have a bucket, a witch's cauldron, somebody said, of fucking medications here, half of which
Don't
are
you think you should
specifically because of
prove
the
it to your
polycythemia
audience?
vera.
Don't you think you should have proven it to your
No, I've
audience?
never
that you
asked
had
them
the
for money.
cancer?
I've never asked for donations for this.
He's never asked his audience for money. He's never asked them for donations coming off the heels of the crypto scam.
It'd be nice if you can give me money, and don't take it that I'm asking for money, because I'm not asking for money, even though I am asking for money. Please ignore what I just said. By the way, can I have some money?
Yes, guys, we got Boogie on the show right now. Dylan D says, I've never heard of this Boogie guy until this controversy. Good for you. I heard of him last year, unfortunately, because of a different controversy. I can't say anything because of terms of service. Yeah. I pray for karma. That's all. That's all we can pray for. Positive and negative karma. I mean, I pray for some positive karma in fucking my life. That would be nice. But anyway, moving on.
The only thing I've ever done is ask my friend Keemstar to help me with the financial bills.
One is in your bone marrow, and the other one is because of the testosterone shots you were taking.
And when I stopped the testosterone for a year, suddenly, surprisingly, it didn't go away.
I also wanted to update you when it comes to the polycythemia vera. We've done a lot of stuff to make things better, and my red blood cell count is coming down. And there's ways to get it down even further.
So in the last, he just said the testosterone stopping that, it didn't do anything. It didn't do anything, right? 2 months ago, he said it did. His blood cell count is coming down. So that's just another lie.
I have a tweet from Boogie that I just want to read out for everyone. Okay, you guys ready? You guys ready for this one?
Go ahead.
This tweet is verbatim. My best friend in the world died of cancer at the age of 39. The owner of a Dallas, Texas hospital probably bought a house.
And this is the best friend who was laughing out earlier because her breast cancer turned into lung cancer. Okay. Just reminding you.
Or two, with the millions she spent fighting that cancer for 5 years.
That's true.
If I ever find the man who profited from that, I'll spit on his face.
Oh,
You know, if you don't prove that you had cancer, you're basically profiting off of this diagnosis. So,
I put up from the donations I solicited.
The donations he solicited? Guys, he's never asked his audience for donations. And he just said from the donations he solicited.
Oh.
He needs like a Google Doc of all his lies so he can keep them straight and they don't start contradicting like they have.
Like I said,
Mr. Rogers is turning into the.
I said he would put the mainstream media to shame with all his grifting for sure.
Fucking Joker before your eyes. This is the start of a super villain.
Is like, I understand you want to be protective of your medical records, but we're not even asking you to show all your medical records. You can literally like Giazzo, like that one little box out that says polycythemia vera.
Well, it has to be there first, Boogie.
And Clown says, ask Boogie why the list he read off in his documentary was the exact same in chronological order to when he read it out live on the show a few days ago, with the exception of the the thing, Vera.
Because I had no intention of putting it in the documentary.
See, so in his documentary, he did this list of all his medical stuff that he had. There was this documentary on Boogie, which we've talked about before. Boogie said he wouldn't piss on the director, Mike Klum, if he was on fire to put the fire out. But so in the documentary, there's this list of all of Boogie's ailments, right? And so on a recent live show, Boogie was listed out all his ailments, and it was in the exact same chronological order. The same order, mind you, like 1 to 10, same order as in the documentary, except he added the polycythemia vera at the very end. So like the chances of naming like 10 things in the same order is insane. So he obviously just was reading off the list and just added polycythemia vera at the end.
That's too much.
I did not want it. I regretted talking about it to begin with. It kept coming up on the show. I regret talking about it.
Why was it the one diagnosis you regret talking about the most? Not the other ones. Not the hundreds of other ones.
Because who gives a shit about the other ones? This one is okay. People. Okay.
Who gives a shit about one rare blood cancer?
My friend
John once also threw me under the bus in the name of consumer rights.
My friend John watched his career dwindle after he mentioned that he was dying of prostate cancer. And I had a tremendous amount of stupidity on the day. I literally had a gut reaction. I got off the phone with my fucking doctor. I came in here, I recorded the video, and I immediately regretted it. What is on that fucking channel right now? Did I monetize the video? I don't believe I did. What did I do? I put a fucking fundraiser for other fucking people. I believe it was St. Jude. Cancer Hospital.
That video where it's like, I have a rare form of cancer. I don't even see any donation, and there's an ad running on it. So
he monetized it. He monetized it.
I mean, you just lied to me right here.
Well, hold on. I can probably go ahead and show you how much it raised. But I made $0 off that video. And if you watch that video,
so does St. Jude.
And when you watch the video, I'm 90% sure I said, I don't want your money. Remember? There it is in the Discord. I don't know why I've made $120, but if it was running ads, my fans know the fucking truth. I don't.
But they don't. They don't. Because you won't show the records.
I assure you they do. And I'm not going to show the fucking records.
I assure you they don't, Boogie. Because I was Team Boogie last week.
If you were a fan of mine, then you would fucking understand that there are certain things I will not fucking share, and it's going to stay that goddamn way.
Johnny, there are certain things Boogie won't share. The second he has cancer, he'll tell you, okay? But the second you ask him to show a medical record proving he has cancer, dude, there are certain things he won't share, okay?
But he wants money.
Yes. And if by some miracle for him, he's praying for this, that the bone marrow test shows that he has some kind of cancer, then he'll show it. If he actually develops cancer.
Come on, you'll believe every single thing that comes out.
Oh, I know. And I came this close to just doing a GoFundMe, which verifies, by the way. And one of the reasons I didn't is because, number one, I don't want your money. I've never wanted your money.
Wait. Time out.
You made 120.
Do a GoFundMe and put the goal for $100.
No,
then you would have to verify with GoFundMe.
I don't want to share my medical records with them.
He doesn't want to share his medical records with GoFundMe either. He won't.
I don't want to share my medical records with any living human. Go fuck yourselves. I'm never talking about this again. Okay. It's as simple as this. When I die of cancer, you'll fucking know. If I get diagnosed, you'll fucking know. If I find out I don't,
he's gonna fake his death next, Johnny. That's gonna be the next thing. Boogie.
Okay.
Fake
This may sound cruel, okay, but if he actually dies, I'll just be laughing.
If he actually dies, I don't know. I'd definitely be a bad person for it, but I probably would chuckle a bit at that too.
That means we don't have to put up with this shit anymore because we're tired of him.
Cancer, you'll fucking know. But I'm done talking about this. I'm just done.
He's done.
Look, are you returning back to YouTube and Twitter? You're going to activate everything?
In time. I will be on this show no matter what. You can expect to see me on this show.
He's still fighting it. It doesn't make any sense to anyone.
It doesn't I can't fight with him. I just have
This is his girlfriend. And you saying I can't fight with him?
Stand by him, even though it may not make sense.
I have to stand by him. Is this not a hostage video, Johnny? Is he not standing next to her with his warning shot pistol?
Sure, it's a hostage video. Like, she just believes him, and she's the only one that lives with him. So you either take
No. He has this dude. We're gonna react to the documentary at some point. There is this roommate. Never seen in the documentary done about Boogie, but they keep randomly mentioning, like, Boogie would be like, well, at worst case, we'll lose the house, and you, me, and Joe, the roommate who we never see, will be out on the streets. And it's like, who the fuck is Joe? This random roommate who I guess lives with them and cooks for them sometimes, because Boogie said that he's, like, made him meals. So, but
even if she cooks for him, he won't eat it because he eats out, and that's why he's overweight.
Exactly. Dude, we're definitely watching the documentary at some point. It's got so many gems.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. There's nothing I can do. He's got a gun to my head.
Yeah.
That's my man. I'm going to stand by him.
I don't know which one's better. And she just lied.
Oh my God. Look at that. Look at Johnny. Guys, chat. That should have been the thumbnail. He was just looming. His girth is just looming over her menacingly. You can't tell.
A dramatic scene, like Jaws. He comes up slowly. You don't see his whole thing except his gut.
And it just inches closer and smothers her. Oh no.
And then what happens next?
I don't know, but I didn't like her coming up.
Look how scared she looks.
All nervous, and he clearly Not a good move from Boogie.
I'm not mad at you. I don't give a fuck about you.
You're not mad at me, dude? Okay,
No.
the other thing I hate, bro, come on, just be honest. We don't like each other. That's fine.
I don't think
don't
about
fucking-
you. I don't care about you. And I told you today, I just didn't want to bring up Muda because Muda's scares me. He scares me. He does. He's got a very large audience. I don't think about you. I don't care about you. There's not an angry bone in my body
This
about
episode
you.
did not
Just
scratch the
fucking
itch that I
meaningless.
wanted to scratch. So how do we punish Boogie for it?
Okay, Boogie, we have to give you a punishment for not proving you have cancer. There has to be some type of.
You don't think the last 2 episodes
on.
were punishment enough?
Hear
You
me
don't
out.
think Asmon Gold
This
and fucking
show-
every my favorite creators call me a lying polycythemia vera? It's the fucking wimpy cancer.
You feel
it's the fun
you
cancer.
you
It's the
seem totally
20-year
fine.
prognosis
It's the fun cancer.
It's
Did you
not.
catch that, Johnny? He just said it's the fun cancer.
It's the fun cancer now.
Imagine people who actually have that cancer. Imagine you had like a family member died of that cancer, and then Boogie's like, "Oh yeah, it's the fun cancer."
What does that mean? Oh, I was having too much fun. It gave me cancer. So I think SpongeBob would invent that, and then he would be happy about it. No regrets.
Not even that
Then
big of a
why
fucking
tell
deal.
the internet? Then why fucking tell the internet?
I don't know. It was 2 fucking years ago. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking this morning, much less 2 fucking years ago. It was clearly a stupid fucking decision. I wish I hadn't fucking done it. I don't want to talk about it ever again, and I don't fucking plan to. Here's the 3 scenarios that you'll hear from it after this episode. When I get it
Boogie,
die from it, when I
Boogie,
fucking,
here,
if I find out I'm cancer free, I will come on the show and tell everybody. And when it gets fully confirmed, if it's ass cancer,
When it gets
or I do
fully
the bone marrow thing,
confirmed,
I'll confirm it
Do you
here.
hear that? He said so many times, "I have cancer. I have
Yeah.
cancer." When it gets fully confirmed.
I'll believe more that he has ass cancer.
He said ass cancer. What is that?
Yes, he did.
Prostate.
John watched his career dwindle after he mentioned that he was dying of prostate cancer. Or I do the bone marrow thing, I'll confirm it here, and that's the only time I'm ever going to talk about it. If I get cancer free,
Wait, so it could be like colon cancer instead of polycythemia vera?
yes, I just said that at the beginning of the episode. We are now
Why not, like,
worried.
have, like,
We are
a
now
year and a
worried.
half of-
We are now worried because a year and a half ago he told me.
He wants to verify that it was for polycythemia vera and not just polycythemia. Is that?
Yeah, it was for polycythemia vera. It was and I watched you, and where it appears
This
to
is
be
his
a play
brother.
for sympathy, and you're not that. You've never
No.
really been that, and I understand how it comes across. I understand how it gets to that point.
What's about it do?
Is this his doctor?
This is his brother.
Oh,
This is the physique Boogie could have had if he'd chosen a different path.
yeah, he's still drinking Mountain Dew.
But what makes you, and I think it's one of the reasons that you've had a little, some resurgence on like LOL Cal Live and things like that,
Yeah.
is when you're your authentic self. And so when you're your authentic self, people can identify with you.
But you
No,
told Coffee.
No.
You did.
No.
You did.
No.
I heard it in Coffee's
Yeah,
video.
you literally said we have it on tape. I have it on
You
my
did.
video. too.
He said that it was bad, and I'm like,
And
well,
you
maybe it is.
agreed. And you agreed.
Maybe it is.
That's what I'm saying. You agreed with Coffee. Taking the money was bad. But you told Coffee, I can't because I have to pay for cancer treatments. so
Yes,
you
that's
did.
what I needed
So
to be
this
done.
whole idea of like, I'm never going to use my cancer to make money. You did publicly just a little while ago.
No, I didn't, because I said that's why I agreed to do it. That's why I personally agreed to do it. Was
Come
part
on,
of one of my
man.
factors, one of my decisions. But it's not why they didn't offer it to me because I have cancer. I didn't talk to them. I have cancer.
Be
Bring
real.
Josh on the show.
You understand
Bring
my
Josh on the
point.
show
You
right now. He
understand that
didn't know.
you
Tim, Boogie seems chill. Tim, you clearly missed the beginning where Boogie's shaman, Flaming Star, vandalized Boogie's house because Boogie wouldn't sell him some Magic the Gathering cards. And the shaman, Flaming Star, went to the police, and the police told the unhinged shaman that Boogie was the problem. So you know when it's an unhinged shaman named Flaming Star and Boogie's the problem, that there's something going on.
understand the point that I'm making.
Yes, in a very twisted framing, in a very twisted framing, and a very weird framing. Yes,
That's the way everyone, the entire
No,
chat is agreeing
what?
with me.
and a very weird framing.
Did Coffee use like AI or something to fake that?
No, listen
part
to
of
me.
the video?
Listen to me. Listen to me. They came to me They didn't know I had any form of cancer, and we never discussed it. We discussed promoting a coin. We then promoted the coin, and then I got
your
saved.
justification
And then when
for
Frosty
keeping
asked
the
me
bad
why I
money.
did it,
The justification for keeping the bad money was because you had cancer.
and that's why I did, and that's why I'll continue to keep it.
But
until
that's
the
why
fucking doctors
that
get
makes
it.
you a hypocrite. That's my point. You
I
understand
don't
what I'm
agree.
saying.
I don't agree that it's bad money. I don't. I think it was fucking funny. You will never
He
see
thinks
my
it was
paperwork.
funny.
You will
You know,
never.
you know what's really fucked up?
I think it was funny how he scammed thousands out of his audience. It's so funny, right? Just like how his dad and mom died, and his girlfriend. whose
Okay, I
breast
have a
cancer became
question.
lung cancer. Yeah.
I have a question. All these things, it's like he admits some things and he keeps scripting to another narrative and stuff. So does he still have followers or not?
He has 3.7 million followers right now on YouTube.
So
But the
I'm
thing
only
is,
gonna
he had almost 5 million, so he's dropped 1 million in the last year or two.
I'm only gonna believe they're still following him because of this clown show. It's entertaining. So they don't care if he's
And
lying
most
now.
people
I'm
probably
sure
don't know. Most people have probably subscribed like 10 years ago and haven't even checked, you know? Because like Boogie's been around for 14 years.
they're just milking off of his lies just because this is just too entertaining. They're laughing all of his lies. They know he's lying, but they're just still watching it because it's too funny.
I mean, there's probably some people out there who actually genuinely believe him, which is like insane at this point. But
okay, yes,
we'll
there's some
see.
people that will
You're
believe
putting
him.
all of the. You're actually putting like the reputations. You're putting the fucking. You're putting Keem and Wings and
because
Tommy
Keem
in the
and
war.
Wings
No, no, no,
have-
no. Let me
Keems and
finish.
Wings have
You're
definitely
putting
stood
you're putting
where-
these three guys in a terrible position with
You
their
are.
own credibility. Keemstar, who's built his platform for 15
They have
years,
been-
is protecting somebody who can't even prove
He's
they
not
have the
protecting
cancer that they're
anybody. He
listing
spent
off
2
of.
episodes throwing me under the fucking bus, doing everything he
What are
can
you
to pry
talking
this
about?
out of
He's
me.
giving. He is probably. If I was your boss, you would be fucking thrown to the wind. He
Yeah.
is your boss, and he's still giving you $1 million out. So just say, prove it. You're putting his reputation, everyone's reputation, on the line.
They have
really.
given him so many chances, Johnny, to prove that he has cancer, you know? I mean, I would have just fired him, but, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it's obviously entertainment, you know?
Yes.
Who's on the show.
Yep.
And you're okay with that? Like that? You're a people's pleaser, but
No.
you're willing to throw the
No.
people that care about you the most.
because
under
I
the fucking bus?
checked your hypothesis. The reality of it is they have
Then
done
prove
everything
us
they can
wrong.
to get out of it. No,
Just prove us
I'm
wrong.
proving you wrong right now. They've done everything they can.
Then fuck over your friends. The last few
How are
friends
they
that
getting
you have.
fucked over? How are they getting fucked over?
Because their
Explain, Boogie.
reputation is attached
No,
to a
because
person
they have
lying
stood-
about their fucking cancer.
They have been steadfast that I'm lying. I'm pretty sure this is a swatting. Let's find out. It would not be the first I've had since the last episode. So let's see if they're back.
Boogie got swatted. Not sure what happened.
Well, we're not. It's alleged. What happened?
No,
Boogs?
it was Papa John's this time. Let me remind you guys that when you
always Papa John's.
let me remind you that when you have a pizza delivered without paying for it to a YouTuber's house, you're not pranking the YouTuber. It doesn't bother me to go
Look, he
answer the
enjoyed
door.
the pizza.
Who you pranked
No.
is the delivery guy.
No.
He was a very nice delivery
John,
guy.
do we think someone actually tried to prank Boogie by delivering a pizza to his house, or did he just order a pizza and now he's trying to make excuses about why he ordered
He's
a
making up a
pizza?
new story.
Exactly. He has to make up lies and this whole narrative just because he ordered a pizza.
And
He
you brought the
drove-
pizza.
Yeah, dude.
It's $40, and I'm not going to waste $40. I'm crunching. I'm not going to
So
waste
he
40
knows
bucks
how
on
much the
anything.
pizza that someone else supposedly bought for him cost.
$40 for one box?
No, it must be at least like 4 pizzas. I mean, look at him. He's not just eating one, you know. He definitely
Right.
ordered
Right.
multiple.
He needs all
the
that.
toppings. Mhm.
Right now.
Come on, man. Just
Much less a pizza that I don't want.
come on, man. End
I
all this.
did.
What was on the pizza?
No, I did give him $5 for
They're
his trouble.
tired.
Oh my
So whoever
God.
did that, you
So Boogie, do we think he actually gave the delivery guy $5? No. No chance Boogie tipped the delivery guy. Boogie was probably like, hey, I have cancer. Can you please give me some money to the poor delivery dude? And the dude would have been like, well, sure. Can you show me the medical records? And then Boogie would have been like, my one goddamn thing I've got left to myself is my goddamn medical records saying whether or not I have cancer.
it just cost me $5. There are things
This
I
is
will
not
not.
for clout.
Because he had to tip the delivery guy, which we probably didn't even do.
Yeah.
This is not for clout. This is anti-clout.
Then money, then whatever it is.
Just
Anti-clout.
Just fucking prove that you have cancer already. God damn it. If you really have this, just prove it right now. Quit fucking around.
What
No.
proof
Hold
do you
on,
want?
What is there's
Okay,
no just show
diagnosis
the
of-
portal. Show the portal. You send it to
No.
me. I'll send it to Muta. Muta's
No.
not going to share it with the world. I will not share it with the
I'm
world.
definitely not sharing. I'm definitely not sending you Muta's fucking didn't it?
Muta's going to leak something. He does all kinds of news reports and keeps shit off record all the time. If it's off record, it's off record. This will be an off record thing. I want him to see it, and I want to see it. Send me and I'll send it to Muta, and that's where it will go. It will go nowhere else.
I'm not doing it online. I won't do it on there.
Yeah,
we will
believe
have
me
a
or
private.
not,
Boogie, just do it now. Just
No,
do
no,
it now. This is
And I'm
Prove
not
that you have
lying.
this fucking cancer.
She proved
And I
it to
have
you.
to see
She
people
fucking-
die,
she proved it to you.
people who are
My
on their
dad
deathbed far
my
younger
dad
than
grounded
you.
his
Yeah,
own
you should
fucking
be fired. You should be
My
removed
dad
off the
grounded his
platform.
own
Hell,
fucking-
you are the worst
My
fucking
dad died
person
of
I have
fucking
ever seen
lung
on this
cancer.
platform.
He watched
You
my
talk about how his dad died of lung cancer, the same dad who was singing with his girlfriend about how happy he was that he's finally dead. And now he's trying to use him for sympathy. Just like he tried to use the molestation things for sympathy.
You either don't believe me or you do, because I
watched
say
my best friend of
Goodness sakes.
Dude,
fucking
God
30
damn.
years die of
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
breast cancer
Get
that's
the
spread
fuck
to
out. I don't
your brain.
believe anything that's happening. You're
Boy,
fucking
I
ass.
don't
You
give a
lying
fuck.
sack of
Hey,
shit,
my
bro.
fucking dad died of
God
black
damn.
lung that
Yeah,
led to
whatever,
fucking
dude.
lung cancer that killed
Yeah,
him.
I'm sure he did.
My
I'm
mom
sure he
held
did.
him as he drowned in his
I'm sure,
fucking
bro.
blood. Died in
Boogie,
2001.
I'm sure he did. You can open up about everything else except that.
And
Stop.
Danielle Mooney
You
died
can
of
spend-
fucking breast cancer.
and you can
fucking
expose
Facebook.
everything about his life except
Taylor,
that.
pause it for a moment.
She died with a
He would
fucking
destroy
baseball
everything
right
that
in
was
her,
just
in her fucking
anything
head.
else in life.
And I would never lie about cancer.
Okay.
And it's
Yeah, you would never lie
disgusting.
about it. You wouldn't
So Johnny, do you still believe? So after all this, there's no chance he's lying, right? After everything he's just put forward.
Nope, not a
Yeah,
single
yeah,
belief. Tell me if you
sound
believe
as-
this story. Tell me if you believe this story. I saw on Twitter a picture. Okay, the picture's posted at least. This guy got killed by an eel that ate its way out of his intestines because he put it up his anus.
Why? Why would he do that? No, I don't believe it. That's just as real as Boogie's cancer.
Look, if we see so many psychos on Twitter doing all kinds of stuff, though, that's more believable than this guy. But like, at least there's pictures. Like, I could believe that because I've seen so many messed up shit, you know. But not this one.
I would. Just fuck.
Oh, I 100%
not
believe
proving
you're not
shit
just
to
lying
you.
about this, but everything else.
0% chance I'm proving a goddamn thing to your dumb fucking ass.
Yelling,
I'd rather
yelling
fucking
isn't
die
proving
than let
anything.
you piece of
Yelling
shit.
doesn't improve
let him
anything.
Literally,
Yelling
I
doesn't
will,
prove
I'd
anything.
rather fucking go down. I would rather die of cancer with everyone think I'm fucking lying than to
die
prove
of your
a
fairy
goddamn
fucking
thing
cancer,
to your piece of shit manipulative
Mhm.
ass. Go
My
fuck
manipulative ass.
Go
I'm not the one
yourself.
getting manipulated, and he's the
Go
one
fuck
doing it
yourself.
and failing.
These guys fucking manage Afro Man. They do all kinds of stunts.
Then
like
why aren't you promoting it
funny.
more?
Because
Why aren't
they're
you standing
funny.
by that? Why aren't you
Because
standing by
I'm
that
not getting
principle?
paid anymore. So why, if I'm not getting paid anymore, why would I make another video? When I get paid, I'll do a second video.
So you got
When they
paid
pay me more.
$5K, but you weren't waiting for your obligations for the other $5,000.
I did both of the things. I did with the live stream counted. Since you guys decided
I'm gonna do the poll in exactly 10 minutes.
I don't have a problem with you. I just don't like you. I used
Okay,
to watch.
then why don't you
I
like
used
me?
to watch your
And
content,
why are you here?
but what I liked about it was mostly the topics, and then eventually I realized that you rage bait a lot. And
what did
I like
rage bait
someone.
about? Tell me,
I
what
like
did I rage
someone.
bait about?
Just most of the topics that you've
What
covered.
no. Which topic specifically? You just
I don't
accused me of
know. There's a
something.
lot of gaming stuff.
Well, no. You just accused me that I rage bait. Do you have
Yes,
specific
I don't have-
examples or no?
Yes, some of your videos about gaming. They
Like
seem
which
to be-
ones? Like which ones?
I don't
See, if I'm
know.
gonna accuse someone or like a YouTube channel, someone of something, then I'm gonna have the evidence to back it up. I'm gonna have the links. I'm gonna be sharing my screen. I'm gonna have everything I need to prove my point. Otherwise, why would I bring it up, right, Johnny? Like, why even mention it? You know?
You know, if you wanted him to just end this, they could end it right there and just leave because I would not put up any more with this.
We're gonna get to a point where they tried, and we're gonna see Boogie's reaction to that.
So you just said something out of your ass to equate me to some
Okay,
fucking
so
rage
once
bait,
again,
but you don't have
in my
example.
memory, I used to watch you.
In my
In your
Johnny,
memory.
in my memory, I used to
No.
watch you. In my memory, I used to stream on YouTube, guys. In my memory, I used to write books
In my memory.
But okay, then go back to your memory. Ask it
Again,
again.
if
Which
I
one's
can't
rage
even
baited?
speak.
Come on.
We gotta just
If it
bring the
costs me
temperature
fucking
down a
show-
little bit.
So if it costs me the fucking show, it costs me the fucking show. That's it. That's it. If it costs me the fucking show, it costs me the fucking show, and it'll end up costing me everything. And it's fine. It's fine. But
It's
I don't.
because
I don't want to share.
polycythemia vera is not on there.
Like I said, I still need to get the verifying test. I told you this.
So
Right, we know this. We know that everybody knows this.
I have plenty of things that I can send him. I can send him results of blood tests showing my fucking red blood cell high. We could probably give him the fucking.
So
code
Vera's not on there. Vera's not on the portal.
I don't know, man.
It's not.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know if
Yes,
cancer is
4
on
days
his
ago.
patient portal now. He doesn't know if the diagnosis is there anymore. Where before he said he's looking at it right now, but he just won't show them. So now he doesn't even know if he was diagnosed with cancer.
So you were looking at it. But you
4
weren't gonna
days ago you said
screenshot
you were
it.
looking at it.
Like
So
I
it's
told you,
it's
I
not
spent
on
the
there.
last. Like I told you, I spent the last 2 years getting treated for it. I've been told by my doctor for the last
It's
2 years.
fine,
this is
Boogie.
fake.
Just admit it's not on the portal.
It's not on there. I told you this.
Okay.
It's
I
not
told you
on
I
there.
did a verifying
Thank
test,
you.
and it's so
It's
funny 'cause
not
I'm-
on his patient portal. He doesn't have a diagnosis is now what he's going with.
looking at my portal right now. I'm
Show
literally-
us.
I'm looking. No, fuck you.
You didn't find it on the phone.
It is there.
It sounds like you just read it and added the Vera part.
That's the fucking dumbest shit I've heard.
All he has to do is show that a diagnosis from a doctor from his patient portal that he has polycythemia vera. It was
And I'm
put this
looking
to
at it
bed.
right now.
He's
You should be able to go right into diagnosis, and it's going to list everything that a doctor has ever said you had.
Yep, I just read it to him.
Okay, and so it lists the cancer there.
Yes.
Jesus. You lost wings.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know. And it's right. It's right here too. And I'm gonna die on this hill. I already looked it up on the web portal. I already screenshotted it. It's a matter of just fucking dropping that in the group chat. Just so you know. But we're not fucking doing that. It's
So you have it
polycythemia.
polycythemia vera written on it like that?
Yes.
It's not on the portal.
It's not on there. I told you this.
Okay,
I
thank
have to
you.
do the verifying
Thank
test.
you.
And I would never lie about cancer.
Okay.
And it's
Might as well just let it play now.
You would never lie about it? You don't even
I would.
prove it.
All
I
right.
can send
You
you
don't have
blood
Vera on
tests.
the portal.
I can give you blood
Thank
test
you.
results.
If
And
you
here's
don't have polycythemia
has
vera
to
on
be
that, you don't have it on the portal?
He does.
I said now he has to be memed. I would never lie. By the way, I can't. I don't know. I can't say it.
Doesn't have it on the portal. He tried
There's
to
other
look for
things.
it.
There are
and it's
other
not
things
on the
that are not on the portal that we've talked about.
Okay.
And again,
There we
if I was
go.
And again, if I was a
Mystery
liar,
solved. You don't
again,
have
if
the
I-
cancer.
and again, if I was a liar, again, if I was a manipulator, I would have
If he was
sent
a
it. I
liar,
would have sent
to
a
be
screenshot
fair.
3 days ago. I would have prepared.
If he was a liar, Johnny, imagine if Boogie was a liar.
Gee.
something for this. The reality of it is, I just
Dude,
want to
we
be
should have done a
genuine.
lie counter. We should have started like a lie counter at the beginning. It would definitely be over 100 by now.
Gee, I wonder.
I want to be honest with you. I'm telling you, I've been treated for cancer for 2
It
fucking
took us
years.
8 hours for this honesty.
I've been treated for
um,
cancer. I said all of this several times before.
No, you have not. You have not.
I
This is
told
the
you,
first
and
time you
there's
said it
still
in this
plenty-
series of
And
events.
there's still
But to be
plenty of
fair,
proof. There's still plenty of proof in the portal.
Boogie,
There's still
Boogie.
blood tests. When
Boogie,
it show
I'm
my
not
red
gonna
blood
fire
cells
you.
on it.
I'm not gonna fire you. I'm not gonna fire you. You admitted it. It's not in the portal. It is what it is.
First off, you
Calm
guys
No,
are
I'm
not
not in
gonna
the middle of
expect
a
me.
goddamn
you can
fucking anxiety attack. I'm in the middle of. I don't have to fucking calm down.
Stop. Breathe in. Breathe out.
No, that's why it fucking
None of them
sucks.
wanted to put it
No,
in the chart.
That's why it fucking sucks.
Now,
That
you
you-
see how he changes, Johnny. See the voice change. See the sympathy
His
attack.
tone changed. And now he's having an
I'm getting
anxiety
called by
attack.
all of my favorite fucking creators a liar when I'm not fucking lying.
You lied 1.5 years ago about a diagnosis. that
No, I
now you
didn't,
just
because he
don't even see.
fucking told
See the
me.
change?
My
See that how
doctor
easily
fucking
he just
told
picks
me
up?
I have cancer. God damn it! It's in my fucking medical charts. My brother's fucking seen it. Where is the fucking lie? My girlfriend sat there while he fucking said it.
She's
My
a
brother's seen my
reliable source
medical
of
charts.
information.
My friends have taken me to fucking visits where they took my fucking blood.
It's all right. It's all right. It's fine. It's fine. Now we got to why we can't see the records. It's fine. Just calm down.
I think Boogie's a complete liar, and I don't think he should be on this show. I think if you guys continue to pay him, you're supporting somebody that would blatantly lie about the most vile thing on the show. 100%. No, I feel like if you let Boogie on the show, you are supporting somebody that would blatantly lie about one of the most emotionally destructive things in any society. That's where I'm at least. And it's
I
not
think
just
you-
me
I
saying it. It's not just me saying it. I'm sure you can get the same opinion out of Charlie. You get the same opinion out of Coffee.
I can get the same opinion out of anyone. It's Judgment Day.
Here we go.
Yeah, I've done a lot of soul searching since the last episode. We've been making some changes here on the house, and I've been trying to think of different ways that I could show everybody how fucking sorry I am.
You understand the gravity of how bad this is?
Yes, absolutely. And I'm willing to bend over backwards. I don't, fuck the show. You kick me off of it, you have to. Obviously, I'm willing to bend over backwards to show everybody how fucked up this was.
Here's another thing I made Boogie do is I made him mail me the play button. All right. So his 1 million sub play button is being sent to my house.
At the end of the day, I took my most prized possession and I sent it to you. It's the only thing I ever wanted to be buried with. And we're giving it up for charity.
Like, it's nice having a player, but like I've got a player button. It's not the big one Boogie has, and it's neat. It's neat having it, but to be buried with it, like just the way he talks about, he's got nothing in life that's important to him. That's the most important thing.
I'm donating $1,000, basically, to St. Jude's. I'm pulling that trigger right now. But
do you see how bad that hurts him? Donating $1,000 to St. Jude
for his cancer stuff.
This is his recompense, I guess.
part of it is the thing that I've done even on the show. I've tried to stop doing it, but it's sympathy farming. It's something you've called me out on a million fucking times. And I felt really shitty about myself. I had no one to talk to it about. And I decided to go to the internet with it instead.
And at one point, Boogie says, and I swear to God this happened, he goes, I can't believe I'm praying I might have cancer.
Yeah.
Johnny.
I can't believe I'm praying that. He's praying for death now. Oh.
No, he's praying for. See, imagine how happy he'd be if he could come out and actually show that he has cancer. Like that has to be all he wants now, is to actually get cancer, then show everyone that he has cancer.
Why do you want to be a fucking victim so bad? Like that is so fucking insane. That came out of your mouth.
Because when we get these tests done, I deserve to have it up my ass. I deserve to have it in my fucking brain. I deserve to have fucking cancer the way my dad did, the way Danny did, the way my friend, like everybody that's ever died of cancer, lost a loved one of cancer. I fucking deserve cancer. I mean, I can't say sorry enough, and I can't. I don't know what I could do to make it up to you guys, but I'm going to bend over backwards to try to figure it out no matter what happens here today. I mean, that's what you're seeing right now is pure unfiltered me. There's no acting. There's no entertainment. I'm just trying to be Steve.
That's not true.
And
well, I mean, that
do you
sounded
think
like
this is legit, Johnny?
like acting, if I'm being honest.
No.
It's obviously an act, this whole performance.
Yeah, I mean,
he's doing the sad voice. We've heard the sad voice before.
We've seen it all. So
you're fired. You have to be fired. You are fired. You are fired. You have to be kicked off this fucking show. This is crazy. This is so fucking bad. And I have sympathy for you. I actually do. And I know a lot of people don't. They want you dead. But I do, because I understand how complex this is. I truly do. But this is so fucking bad. I don't even have other words than just bad. And I know that you're not evil. I know you're just fucking, I don't even have a better word for this. You're retarded. You're retarded.
That's the word. That's the word I use. I mean, at the end of the day, I took my most prized possession and I sent it to you. It's the only thing I ever wanted to be fucking buried with. And we're giving it up for charity. And I
guilt tripping him.
I hope that's a start. I hope that's a start.
One thing that really bothered me with PKA is that they never gave Wings a chance to come back. Now, granted, Wings didn't fake cancer, but still, I don't know.
I'm not suicide baiting or anything like that. I'm no longer suicidal, and I never will be again in this life, I don't think. But it's been very hard to live with this, and as it should be.
DSP warned you if you did Locale Live that this would ruin your career.
He did, and to be honest with you, DSP, you were right.
Why not just go to the internet at some point in that 2-year span and be like, my doctor's actually confused. I may not have cancer. We're getting another test. Why not say that?
Because this is what would have happened.
Well, Mike.
See? So he knew it was a lie. He fully committed to the lie. He knew that people would be upset because it's an awful, terrible thing he's done. If he reveals it's a lie. And then finally all his lies and manipulations just get tangled up and now it comes out.
Klum says, Lolcow Live. Hey, Mike. You ready to make
Mike's the guy who did the
the second documentary on Boogie?
I hope he makes a part 2.
Call me, Mike, if you're interested. You know, I could probably use the paycheck. I just got fired. So. So stupid. If I could go back 2 years and change that and say I most likely have this cancer and we're treating it, that's what I would say.
Would he try to
prayed a
believe
lot
that?
in this last week, and
He's prayed a lot.
it's not been helping. But
It's not been helping.
I think if I do some good work,
He said he's prayed a lot. What does he expect to happen?
What did he say was not helping him?
He wants God to give him cancer, Johnny. He's
right. He's been yeah.
That's what it means when he says
No,
he's been praying a lot and it's not helping.
Yeah, he's guilt tripping. He's now wishing to die, and now because no one believes him, and he expects us to, but he really just wants money. That's all.
But no, because like you said, he's not suicide baiting anymore. He doesn't do that anymore.
I've heard that so many times. He's playing a victimhood, just like every leftist does.
I mean, you pray to, you're not religious.
Yeah, I told you a year ago. I found God again.
No, you
I
did.
talk every day.
Yeah,
I'm not exactly Christian. I don't really subscribe to any particular subset of religion, but I do know there's a God. I do know there's a creator, and I speak with him.
He speaks with him.
Yeah,
Boogie
stupid,
speaks
okay.
with
Maybe I
God,
need to-
Johnny. Boogie speaks with God. Boogie's the divine chosen one.
I'm entirely out of goodwill. Like there could never be another victim cycle. If I do have this cancer and I prove it, and no one will care. They'll just be happy. And that's, the victim card is entirely gone now.
The comment at the end of that CoffeeZilla video was like, it's cancer. It always kills you. And I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Why would a person with cancer say that? There are so many people that are fighting against cancer, that are fighting against cancer, like every day in the United States and the world.
Yeah, it's cancer, man. People don't generally get better.
That's such an unhinged, crazy thing to say. And that's what triggered me enough to start digging. Like, oh, okay, because he doesn't have cancer, which makes sense. But
So the crypto scam was your downfall.
Boogie's like,
not
I
even
wish I
actually. It
never
was just
said
the comment
that.
at the
I
end
wish
about
I
the
never
cancer.
said
That's
that.
the thing that triggered the fuck out of me and made me start digging. That was the only thing that triggered me.
Most people that go into remission eventually have reoccurrence. That's what happened to my friend Danny. And so fuck her. And now she's dead. Had breast cancer. They did.
It super depends on the type of cancer, the age of the person, and the type of treatment you seek. And even if it could come back, that was just never an attitude that you would want to give somebody that's fighting cancer. That's just a horrible thing to say, and that whole attitude to have. Like
we concluded that Boogie literally wants cancer. Like he likes to be a victim, like online. He literally wants it.
Well, hold on. I just want to be clear. You're just lied about everything you just said. You're not doing a biopsy to confirm this cancer. You don't need a biopsy for it. If you had JAK2, that genetic marker, plus an elevation in red blood cells, and you don't have an elevation of the hormone, that's enough. That's just positive that you have the cancer.
A simple Google search will show you that they used to do this biopsy, and we considered doing it because I wanted concrete proof. I mean, I did want to say, Destiny, I know that this affected you personally, and for that I wanted to apologize.
No, hold on, wait, real quick. It doesn't affect me personally. I've only known people that have cancer. I don't have it personally, so it doesn't affect me that personally. I know what you mean though. But also, secondly, I don't want an apology from you. I don't accept an apology from you.
Okay.
There is no redemption to be seen through me, and there is no virtue in apologizing to me. You can't tell a lie this bad and then run with it for 2 years and then get taken down kicking and screaming, and then at the very end try to apologize for some sort of like redemption or salvation. Whatever.
I'm not looking for redemption or salvation. I just genuinely.
Then I don't even need to hear it. You shouldn't be apologizing to anybody
I'm still
for
gonna
this.
say it
You can
anyway.
publish one online. Yeah, you're saying it for yourself though, not for me. It's just more selfish behavior. You're not doing anything for me by apologizing about lying for 2 years for cancer. That's ridiculous.
Right. I just donated $1,000 to St. Jude's. Which hurts pretty tremendously.
So that was one. That was one.
Which hurt pretty tremendously. Which hurt pretty tremendously.
I donated money, so now you must see that I am good. So you must believe that I still have cancer because I will die, and I wish I did.
And that's like 1/20th of the money he raked in from this whole fucking farce.
Supposedly, could have made more.
Yeah,
we don't know yet.
Well, the
but-
rest of it is, the rest of it's been spent.
Well, maybe. Well, careful. We don't know what it means when you say it's been spent, because you told CoffeeZilla that money's already spent could mean you've got future acquisitions that you're planning on making with that money, and that's the same thing to you.
I do still have money coming in, right? And so I'm there's some money left in the bank account. Thank God it's not zero right now. It's close, but it's not zero. But $1,000 took a big fucking bite out of what's left. I don't want to accidentally lie anymore.
Hold on. You didn't accidentally lie before. You intentionally lied multiple times. You said you had confirmed cancer.
He accidentally lied about having cancer, Johnny. He didn't mean to.
Right.
Lied
So
about that. You said you were looking at Vera on the document. You lied about that. These were all confirmed lies.
It is.
Okay? You can't accidentally lie. That's just called
Well,
being wrong.
confirmed
You intentionally lied before.
In the video, told by my doctor that I have polycythemia vera, and we're treating you for polycythemia vera.
He might have uttered those words, maybe. He might. I know. I'm sure he said polycythemia, maybe. And he might have even said polycythemia vera. He never told you that you had cancer, though.
That's fair. That's true. I had to Google that.
My doctor fucking told me I have cancer. God damn it.
I had to Google that.
Okay. Yes. Which is what we thought.
Doctor was
That's what we
like,
thought.
Boogie, you have polycythemia vera. He doesn't say cancer. And then Boogie has to take the word and look it up himself. Like the doctor's not even telling you.
Thought in the beginning, he probably told you that you have an elevation, everything. You have polycythemia. You probably Googled that. You might have thought that he said Vera. Maybe he fucked up and said Vera, but he never said cancer. He never said cancer.
Polycythemia vera many times, many times.
Oh my God! What just happened? What just happened? Your doctor did not tell you you had cancer?
Correct. That's why this was the very first question I asked when I came on your show 3 or 4 days ago, because I knew that he never said it.
My basal cell carcinoma got referred to as a carcinoma, right? They call it by the name of what it is. They don't break it down in layman's terms. My doctor never did. He just told me.
They don't tell you have cancer.
God, dude.
No, but if he's treating it for you, you have to be diagnosed.
They don't tell you you have
were
cancer.
diagnosed
We told
for
him
it.
he has
Now
cancer.
it's like secondary polycythemia. This is the problem with like lying about the situation too. Literally, okay, so you accidentally lie. How malicious does it seem? And everybody in this call will agree. Fucking 6 days ago, you're sitting there like, I'm looking at my portal. It says polycythemia vera. I've screenshotted it, and I'm not going to send it to any of you guys. And then, like, literally 72 hours later, you're like, oh wow, it's just not there. This is not like an accidental lie. It is a very malicious lie.
Keemstar pointed out that in one of these situations, I have pretty great difficulty once my brain kind of turns off. And he said,
Me too. I imagine I would.
My brain is turning off. Now I want it to turn off to escape this nonsense.
And I will back you up, and that's true. But even in the confession, even once you're coming clean, you're still saying that your doctor told you had cancer.
Just get the
and the
doctor
tweet
on the
that
call.
you put out after you confessed to be lying about this and you had no confirmation, my doctor is telling me I have cancer. Just now, we're finding out your
polycythemia vera is a cancer.
No. That's manipulation right there. You keep saying that your doctor said the word cancer, and that we just found out now he didn't even do that.
I mean, he didn't say you have cancer. He said you have polycythemia vera, which is a form of cancer.
Oh God.
Just to be clear, I would be shocked. I also don't think it's true. I would be shocked if a doctor would tell you in technical terms about a particular cancer and not tell you that it's cancer, and then let a patient just go home and discover on their own, oh, fuck, I have cancer. You didn't even
It's
tell
like a
me.
magic
That's not
box.
why.
Guess the cancer you have. It's a mystery box.
Did you tweet from your brother's account, or does your brother deserve to have his reputation smeared? Because he staked his reputation on your diagnosis that you're telling us now that you never got.
Like my brother said, he has seen medical records that says they are treating me for this. He wants to verify that it was for polycythemia vera and not just polycythemia. Is that?
Yeah, it was for polycythemia vera.
So your brother should have, what is his, because his reputation at least should be known that it should be smeared. His reputation should be tarnished because
Sure, John, Boogie. Yeah, sure. Tarnish my brother's reputation. Yeah, sure.
All right, you traded on his reputation to validate this cancer diagnosis.
He validated that in my medical records, they said they were treating me for this.
Okay, but the treatment doesn't matter because, like, draining blood or whatever, that could be just for an increase in red blood cells, right? You could just have more blood because of the other issues for secondary polycythemia.
There are separate codes for polycythemia and polycythemia vera. There's different codes.
What's a unique treatment right now that you're taking for polycythemia vera that wouldn't apply to secondary polycythemia?
I don't know.
You're such a you're a horrible human being. Okay, you're a horrible person.
What's the lie?
No, you're a bad person. You're a horrible, abusive,
fireman in a goddamn Trump office. Okay, I'm sorry that I didn't make the choice of fucking. No, I'm sorry. It would take so bad. Smear me. I fucking smear you.
Keep going.
You mocked a man.
You can smear me. I did. Listen, 20 volunteer firemen wouldn't be able to put out the fire that is your life right now. But
you listen. I might be a piece of shit. My dad, who died of cancer, also was a fucking volunteer fireman, by the way.
His dad
and this man was, I believe.
Let's back up the dad lore, Johnny. The dad molested him. The dad was a firefighter. He sang a song about how happy he was his dad died of cancer. And he's put out sympathy videos about how sad he was that his dad died of cancer.
Right? Before, after he's saying the song that he was happy, or I don't know, singing that. What the fuck, man? It doesn't make any sense.
A father, I believe, was a husband, and he was only exercising his American fucking right to support.
Why are you deflecting to this?
I'm
Why
not
are you
even
talking
about?
Why are you just deflecting to something else entirely? Yeah, you are.
I'm going to remind
can't even
the
address
audience
any.
what this piece of shit does. I value Muda's opinion here. I throw yours in the fucking trash. I don't give a fuck what you think.
That's fine, but I'm the one that blew your whole fake cancer bullshit up. So apparently my opinion is the one that matters at the end of the day here, Boogie. I'm sorry, okay?
Don't worry. Maybe I'll still catch a bullet. I might vote for Trump.
Oh.
Maybe I'll still.
Or maybe you'll shoot at another YouTuber that'll show up at your house. You know, who knows? Maybe somebody in your neighborhood will catch a bullet if the wrong person shows up and starts bullying you. I don't know.
because Boogie shot before. I showed Johnny the warning shot clip at the end of. Remember I showed you about how Boogie's fired off warning shots at people who show up at his house.
Yeah.
And there's another thing where Boogie shot a gun in a school zone too.
Yeah.
Anyway, to say Boogie shot a gun in a school zone.
Okay.
Yeah, you threaten my life and stand on my property, you will get shot.
Okay. Anyway,
what does that have to do with anything related to this?
I don't know.
He's deflecting.
He brought it up. He brought it
He's
up.
deflecting.
He brought it up.
I never did.
You can't.
He's the one that brought it up. I don't know. He's the one that brought it up.
I never did.
You're everything that you see in me. You're everything that you see in me. You are a piece of human garbage, man. Piers Morgan's right.
Wait, hold on. If you'd like to levy accusation on me, you could be another person in a long line of people who have lost their internet careers trying to take me down as some crazy manipulator abuser.
I've already lost mine.
Sure, actually, yeah, I guess you're already in that line.
I already got fired. So I can say whatever the fuck I want. And what I want to say is, number one, I'm really sorry that I did the thing I did. I'm fucking sorry.
That's
and
fine.
I'm going
You're
to
not
do
sorry.
everything I can to make up.
You're not sorry because you're
Okay,
still
well, cool. Yes,
lying.
again, I'm not even
You're still
fat.
lying,
Nothing I
Boogie.
say.
You're still lying,
Nothing
Boogie.
I say.
No one's talking about you
is-
being fat.
nothing I say.
Boogie.
Everything I say is fat, right? I'm not even fat. I'm not even human. I used to say my name is Steven. Oh shit, my name's not even Steven. Everything I say is a lie. Go fuck yourself.
Is
Unless
this
you
the
go
real
out with a
Boogie?
lie and you can't further anymore,
Everything that just
then
came out
eventually
there.
what you have to do is you have to own the lie and you have to validate the person attacking you as much as possible while seeking assurance on everything in the peripheral, right? So it's like, okay, fine. You
Oh
caught
my
me on this.
God.
You
Jesus
throw
Christ.
yourself under the
You
bus.
were like-
Victimize yourself as much as possible.
I
Can I
would have
finish a single
thrown-
sentence? Can I
No,
wait?
no,
Can
you
I
can't.
finish?
No, you can't. I want to say, listening to you talk is like you are one of the nerds I would have thrown out of a Magic the Gathering.
Can I get so Boogie is
He's one of the nerds Boogie would have thrown out of a Magic the Gathering game. He's one of the nerds that Boogie would have thrown out of a Magic the Gathering game. Let that sentence sink in. Oh my god. Because we know what Boogie does. We know how much Boogie cares about his Magic the Gathering cards after the whole Unhinged Shaman Flaming Star situation.
saying that he's owning up to everything. He's not. He's just owning up to the things that he absolutely cannot defend anymore because the evidence is overwhelming. However, while he is like throwing himself under the bus there and asking for, you know, like, I want to apologize. I did a bad thing. I really did. He's still lying about every single thing in the peripheral. For instance, his brother tweeted out and staked his reputation, not that you were being treated for polycythemia vera. He said that he wanted to confirm your diagnosis. Okay. And he said that you suffered with a debilitating condition for at least 2 years. So hold on. So there's two things. So there's two things. So there's two things. So there's two things. He said that he confirmed the diagnosis, not the treatment, and he called the condition debilitating. So then I ask you, okay, you've got a debilitating condition.
I spent the last 2 years dealing with a deadly disease. Polycythemia vera. It's the fucking wimpy cancer.
You feel
it's the fun cancer.
You
it's
seem
the
totally
20-year
fine.
prognosis cancer. It's not even that
Then
big of a
why
fucking
tell
deal.
the
I'm on medications, including a blood thinner, including a heart pill. And these are things that we're doing to make sure that I stay alive while my fucking red blood cell count is through the roof.
So which is it? Is it the wimpy
These
fun
aren't
cancer,
cancer
or is it
treatments. These are
deadly?
probably treatments that you we can see all of the medical conditions listed in that documentary that you did.
Yes.
Who gave you this? Who talked to you about polycythemia vera initially? Who was the first one that brought this up?
The sleep doctor.
Wait. So the sleep doctor diagnosed you, and then
No, Johnny, now it's the sleep doctor who told him he had cancer. Whoever the sleep doctor is.
Well, he only said doctor. He didn't say what type of doctor.
No, he said sleep. I'll rewind it. He said
No,
it was
before-
the sleep
before, I
doctor.
mean.
Oh yeah, before he was like, well, no, he was like it was his family's doctor because he was saying that's why he doesn't want to bring him on the show because it's his family doctor. You know, they've got a close. I don't know what they do.
He did not diagnose me. It was already in the blood. So I fucking went to see a doctor. I got a checkup. He told me my red blood cell counts were up. They did another blood test. They put it in my chart. It just so happened that I see my sleep doctor next. It wasn't a phone call. It was a e-visit. And then he told me polycythemia vera. I didn't know what it was. I came in here. I fucking Googled it. I mean, I Googled it on my phone. I came in here and I made a video. It wasn't until I talked to my primary doctor that he said it is a form of cancer.
Then why is it that today you're telling us that it's not confirmed?
That
the doctor was able to confirm it.
If both doctors have confirmed it, why are you saying today you need another test?
He's confirming that we are treating the polycythemia vera.
So
He is
he's
treating
confirming
it
that
as
we're
if it is
treating it,
polycythemia.
not that you actually have it.
He paused. That's the moment where he lost. He must have lost. So he was trying to come up with another lie.
Find a way.
Polycythemia vera. He confirmed polycythemia is a form of cancer. We are fairly certain that you have it. There
We're
is a
fairly
test that can
certain.
confirm it, but you have the proper blood markers, so we're going to treat you as if you have it.
But there's multiple.
So they're gonna
There's two
treat
different stories
Johnny,
that
that's
keep
gonna give you start
saying.
chemotherapy because someone says we're gonna treat you like you have it. It's not actually confirmed. Like,
Yeah.
that's not what happens.
My doctor
What are they?
thought.
You know what?
my
Actually,
doctor
wait,
thought it
actually-
was this, and then
You know
my
what?
doctor told me it was this.
I don't want to be talking about it anymore. I talked about it
No,
2
no,
years
no.
ago.
You don't want to be talking about it anymore because you got caught lying.
Right. I should have waited till it was confirmed.
Has any doctor you've had ever used the word cancer? Your
Yes,
primary.
Yes, I told you. I confirmed with my primary doctor. Told by my doctor that I have polycythemia vera, and we're treating you for polycythemia vera.
He
And
might have uttered those words, maybe. He might. I know. I'm sure he said polycythemia, maybe. He might have even said polycythemia vera. He never told you that you had cancer, though.
That's fair. That's true. I had to Google that.
Okay. Yes. Which is
Oh
what we
my
thought.
God.
Has any doctor you've had ever used the word cancer? Your
Yes.
primary.
So
Yes,
yes,
I
so
told
has
you.
he,
I
you see how he
told you.
switches it up? Yes or no? Have they used the word cancer? It changes every minute.
I confirmed with my primary doctor many times. Desi's been in the room when he said cancer.
Desi's been in
He
the room.
said it in the last year.
Also
Since
saying, if he said cancer, if he said cancer, why do you need a biopsy? If he already knows, what are you biopsying for? What's the point?
Like I said in the video, the prognosis is 20 years. So if you're going to get a cancer, this is the one to get.
This is the one.
I haven't been out here saying I'm dying in the next year.
You're repeating the same shit,
No,
dude.
you
Holy
have been
shit.
saying you're dying. You have been saying
Yeah,
you're dying.
you were on
Hold on,
the
wait,
logo.
wait,
You're
wait.
like, I'm fighting.
Everything
Yeah.
that he's just said, all of these, again, it's because you're lying. So firstly,
Let me finish. Outside of this cancer, do you not understand I'm extremely unhealthy? Do you not understand that my
You
heart is
are.
fucking enlarged after
Not
keeping
cancer.
an adult obese man alive for 50 years?
Yeah,
Do you
but
not
you're
understand
saying that cancer is going to kill you.
Let me fucking finish. Do you not understand that I have venous insufficiency in my legs? Do you not
Venous?
understand that I have the beginning stages of congestive heart failures and my hand and my feet are beginning to swell because my heart is giving the fuck out and the polycythemia?
Johnny,
If
how do
you
think
are
can
losing
solve
your
all
heart,
these
how can you keep screaming like that?
Well, this is probably the most physical exercise he gets. But how do you think you can solve all those problems? Stop drinking the Mountain Dew. Stop eating all the pizzas from Papa John's.
And get out and
around
walk
a
and
bit.
stop keep sitting on the chair.
Mow your lawn. Do something.
Polycythemia vera is one of the reasons that's happening. And I keep telling Keemstar, at the rate I'm going right now, I'm in a very dangerous fucking place. I'm a 400-pound, 50-year-old man. That's goddamn rare.
It's
That's
goddamn
goddamn rare. And I'm extremely fucking sick, including the polycythemia vera. All of my problems have to do with my dying heart.
If it is cancer, why are lifestyle changes like losing weight helping? That would only help secondary polycythemia.
That's why because
exactly. That's right. You're just lying. You're just lying. You don't treat cancer with exercise.
You're the fucking Google expert. You're the fucking Google exercise. You're the fucking Google expert, right? Go ahead and fucking look it up on Wikipedia. The way you treat polycythemia vera, unless it turns into leukemia, which only happens very rarely, is you treat the symptom because there's nothing you can do. You can't pull the bone
now you
marrow
say
out.
it happens
You can't
rarely when
separate
you
the
were like,
fucking leg.
eventually it'll turn into it.
Eventually it does. That's why it has a prognosis of 20 fucking years. Because if you own a long enough timeline, eventually it will. Yes,
man,
I'm going to keep saying the truth forever.
Okay, but
I'm not going to hear me back down from the truth.
Johnny, Boogie, the truth speaker. He's just gonna keep saying the truth forever. He's God's chosen. He speaks to God on the daily.
Don't interrupt me. I'm the moderator, bro. Listen, the only way you're ever going to be able to settle this is at some point you're going to have to release the medical records. You're
That's
going
never
to,
happened.
but
That's
you're
never
going
happened.
to because
it's never happened.
And look
Fuck
at everything
Fuck
that's
you.
happened because
Fuck
you haven't.
you. Fuck you.
Look at
Fuck
everything.
you. Fuck you.
You're already fired from the show. You're
And I'm exercising my political right. I can do that as well.
Yeah.
God bless. God bless America.
I
God bless
value
this country.
Muda's opinion here. I throw yours in the fucking trash. I don't give a fuck what you think.
I get to share with Muda, who hates your guts, who we know will not leak.
And you'll never get it. Fuck
He's not
that
going to
mother-
leak
He
it.
switches up. He's like,
I don't
if it's Destiny, I'll show you. But no, if it's Muda, I'll show. I won't show you. He won't because he doesn't want to show it. Obviously.
Also, there's a problem too here that
I
at this
just don't
point,
like him. You can share it with Destiny before you can share it with Muda.
Did I not ask you nice enough?
I don't respect you. So,
Imagine Boogie says, "I don't respect you."
I respect
Oh
Destiny.
no! What am I gonna do?
I'm just saying I don't
The
respect
Pharaohs
you.
hated
I
Boogie
respect
because he
Destiny.
spoke the
Boogie said that he
truth.
was looking at a piece of paper. It says it on this piece of paper. That was the lie number one.
Yep.
He called in his girlfriend, okay, or the child he's abducted. Okay, he brought her in and he said, "Look,
the child he's abducted." Did you hear that, Johnny?
Wait.
That's such a good
What
one.
child did he abducted?
No,
Is
no,
it that
he's
one?
saying your girlfriend, or I mean the child you abducted, saying that she is a child he abducted because he kind of did, you know? Like the relationship started when she was 18 and he was 48. And now she's 21 and he's 50.
okay, polycythemia vera,
Hold on
right?"
a second.
And he had
Hold
her
on a second,
confirm it,
Destiny.
and then he
Hold
had
on.
his
Hey,
brother,
Destiny,
and then
pause,
he had his
pause,
brother send it in, and his brother confirmed it. So
Dustin-
there's no way that you can trust anything he says.
Fuck you. Listen to me, you piece
Go
of
ahead,
shit.
Boogie.
You refer to my 21-year-old girlfriend as a child again?
Again?
Fuck you. She's a fucking adult. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. I'm so sick of that shit. You know, Mudahar wouldn't even acknowledge she fucking existed at that party. She wanted to fucking meet him. What
Yeah,
the
because
fuck
she
is
was.
that?
Whoa, new party lore. Imagine Boogie and his girlfriend at a party. Johnny.
You know how blackout drunk she was? And by the way,
Oh, no,
you
she
were the
remembers
Of course.
one guy who wanted her
She
to take
remembers
more
all of it.
fucking
She
shots.
remembers
And I
all
was
of
the
it,
one
by
guy
the
that
Hear that? So Boogie wanted his girlfriend to take more shots after she's just blackout gone. I mean, that's probably how the whole thing started to begin with. I mean, I'd imagine.
I'm like,
He remembers
maybe
all
it's
of
good that she doesn't get more drunk.
Yeah, that was a joke.
She was
That was a
fucking
joke.
black
It was
out.
a
That was a
joke.
joke.
Muda,
The
if you
only
knew
person,
anything,
by the way.
That was actually a treatment for polycythemia vera, which he diagnosed her with at the party too. So that's why she had to drink more. Okay? Why did you Google it instead of asking the
Drinking was a treatment because Boogie's just going around hitting out polycythemia vera diagnosis.
doctor about it?
I think I did. I think I was like, what does that mean?
And when you asked him, he didn't tell you that it was a blood cancer. He just
told me-
memed on you.
He just memed on.
He did memed on me? What the fuck? He's a doctor.
He's a doctor.
Yeah, a doctor that would tell you you have fucking cancer. If you ask, what is this
Number
thing
one.
that's a blood cancer?
Number one, and I'm gonna be this is very rude of me here.
Be
This
rude.
doctor doesn't speak very good English. That's why I don't
Oh
see
my
him anymore.
god!
Okay.
Now he's blaming this on his doctor. Because we shall diagnose you with the cancer.
Which
So
is
now this is all
you with the cancer.
You
Okay.
have cancer. Yeah, but
Where-
now this is the doctor's fault.
Where do you think he's from if he doesn't speak good English?
I don't know. I can't do a good Indian accent. Can you?
No. I'm sorry, sir, but I'm afraid you have a cancer. But that's not very broken English. I can't really try a broken English.
No, I imagine that's
only
what Boogie says. Japanese. He might be.
Yeah.
Boogie-san, you have the cancer.
Was there Dr. Gupta?
No, I don't think it was an Indian accent.
Wait,
I
hold
think
on.
it was-
He
yeah,
doesn't
sorry.
speak good English.
Think it
His
was an
English is
Indian
so bad.
accent. He doesn't know what accent it was. He hasn't made up or formulated the lies of what accent it was yet.
Oh my god.
Bad that you couldn't understand what he was like telling you enough, but you could hear him enough to hear polycythemia vera and Google him.
Oh my god, yeah, because Boogie's like, yeah, I heard polycythemia vera, so I had to go home and Google that it was a cancer. So he understood polycythemia vera, but he didn't understand cancer.
I made him repeat it because I'm like, I don't understand what that is. And he goes, well, this is your red blood cell count society. Your red blood, we have to do this. Number one, when somebody's suicidal and they're talking about being suicidal, most of the time they don't really want to die. The people that just want to die, put a bullet in their head. I know. It's happened. People I love. So when you're talking about suicide, you're just trying to find hope, man. Suicide happens. And this is, you can Google this. Suicide happens when pain outweighs hope. And I was in a tremendous amount of pain. And I was losing hope that it was going to get better. So I tried to figure it out. But I kept going to the doctor because I was hopeful. I was hopeful that things would get better. If I knew that I was going to live to this, I'd still choose it too, by the way. I'm so glad I'm still alive. I'm so glad I made the right choice. I'm so glad I fucking
Can we stop the cringe and passion speeches? Like, you
I
still
don't-
lie about everything. You lie about literally every single part of your life.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
gonna continue to lie about almost everything.
everything I just said was a lie, right? I wasn't suicidal, and now I am suicidal because I said I wasn't suicidal, so that's a lie. Right?
Somebody clipped that and put inspirational music to it. That was actually.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm
I'm just saying. There are probably people out there watching this right now who are struggling with suicidal impulses, and if you're one of them, fucking stick it out. That's all I'm trying to say.
You're not. Shut up. Oh my god. It's like, give me a fuck answer. Give me a fuck.
Boogie's qualified to be a motivational speaker about cancer. I mean, about not cancer, cancer too. About suicide.
They have every opportunity to just in there. That like they just keep listening. They just keep listening. Are they doing a show right now to have him talk?
Yes.
So they're still getting paid for it. That's why they're okay.
Fuck cancer, guys. Give me a fuck suicide. My God, you were never suicidal. You love yourself way too much to ever kill yourself. Okay, you're way too narcissistic. You would never be suicidal. You'd let the world burn to ashes around you before you even considered hurting yourself any more than. That was too mean, but no, yeah, like Jesus.
Hey, I don't self-harm. I don't self-harm.
Whoa. Okay, well, that was what my joke was going to be. I said any more than something your mouth.
Any excuse he gets to strip, Johnny. We've seen that last time. Any excuse he gets to strip, he will.
Put that away. Put that away. Like, okay, do you think do you think you how would you compare him to Chris Christie? Because like I think he's bigger, but like
Boogie's definitely bigger. Boogie's got his meat apron.
What I was going to say, but yeah, if you want to say, yeah.
It's self-harm, motherfucker. That's why people like me do this. It is a form of self-harm, motherfucker. That's why we do it. if you see a 400-pound man, if you see a 400-pound woman, guess what? They do it because they're self-harming, because there's something wrong in their fucking brain. I'm not talking about if you're a little bit fat like Muda carrying around an extra 20 pounds or whatever. Okay, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the people that eat themselves to fucking death. We do it because something's wrong, dipshit. It's a
I
form
think
of
what's happening. I think you do it because the food tastes really good and exercise
No,
sucks.
and that's one of the worst parts about it. I don't even like the taste of food anymore.
Honestly, bro.
Whoa, he doesn't doesn't even like the taste of food anymore. Boogie's a Zack Snyder movie, basically. Boogie's Zack Snyder's ideal. Zack Snyder should do a documentary.
I'll eat it anyways because I want cancer.
I want to
like the taste of food.
That's why he drinks all the Mountain Dew, Johnny.
Yes. He doesn't like that either. He doesn't like that.
Why
either.
drink Diet Dew instead of just drinking water?
Because it's a form of self-harm. You know, I'm not suicide baiting or anything like that. I'm no longer suicidal, and I never will be again in this life. I don't think the victim card is entirely gone. It's a form of self-harm. Because I'm destroying.
You drink Diet Mountain. You go to the store. You spend money on a drink that you apparently don't like just to hurt yourself. cutting is way cheaper, right?
Thank
Like
you.
one razor blade will last you a lifetime.
I used to cut. I
I'm just
I
saying,
don't like it. And you're
Jesus Christ.
encouraging people to cut. Go fuck yourself. I used
Bro,
to
what are we
cut.
talking
I
about
used
right
to
now?
cut.
I can't take
don't know.
anything,
You're
but I drink
encouraging people to
aspartame
cut.
soft
You're
drinks.
encouraging people to cut their
Jesus
fucking arms.
Christ.
Last I fucking heard, the guy who laughed at fucking Donald Trump's assassination attempt is telling people to cut their fucking arms. Go fuck yourself.
I'm just saying that it would be a lot
I'm just
cheaper
saying,
than
cut
wasting your money on
yourself. I'm just
Diet
saying, cut
Dr.
yourself.
Mountain
I'm
Dew,
just saying
whatever
you
the
should
fuck.
slice your fucking arms
dude.
open. Oh, you want to see that? Hold on. Okay,
Here we
I'll
go,
do it.
Johnny.
Give me 30 seconds.
No.
Holy
wait,
shit, the
wait.
next era of
Johnny,
Boogie's self-harm.
There is an ending to Boogie's situation. We're about to witness it. It all ends. Are you prepared to see this? Warning, guys, chat warning. We're about to see something. Yeah.
Crazy.
No, he's waiting for you to tell him to stop. That's what he's doing. He's waiting.
Well, I'm falling for it. You better not do nothing fucking stupid.
He's gonna come back with the razor. He's gonna hold it up, and he's gonna.
He literally fucking Googled it. No one said the word cancer before he rushed and made that video.
Yeah.
I cannot believe that.
He's like, I've got this cancer, bro. Now I can fucking make tons of views, and I can fucking
But, like,
get
imagine,
all
like,
that
after
sympathy.
Googling
That's
it,
it.
Do not do anything with that knife. No,
We
no,
don't-
no, no.
Okay. There's a few different ways this could play out. Okay, chat. A few different options there. Johnny, what are your thoughts on this situation right now?
Look, okay, I'm not saying I've been down this road. I've only seen people that are trending to the emo shit, and they talk a lot about hurting themselves. They just want attention. They just talk so much, and they don't really mean it. And even if they do mean it, what can you do? So like, I used to like care too much, and that hurts me. If they're not willing to help themselves, then there's no point in sticking around, because you're only hurting yourself the more you try to care. Because if they're not going to listen, then you're wasting your time. So, look, if he tries that, like, let him.
Just let him end it live on stream.
Man, I mean, the channel would be pulled. But wait, the problem is he's doing it on their channel, on their show. So now they're. So, like, I would just cut the feed off of him, boot him out immediately.
That does happen, and then we get the behind the scenes of what happens next here. We'll dive back in.
No, he won't. You know, I'm not suicide baiting or anything like that. I'm no longer suicidal, and I never will be again in this life. I don't think the victim card is entirely gone now.
No,
he told me
no,
to, right?
No.
Oh, this is so much better than eating a sandwich
right now.
So much better than eating a sandwich, Destiny.
Put that away right
You
now.
fucking piece of shit.
All right, so what happened there was Keem ended the stream because, you know, we don't want to see what happens next. But
Right.
Destiny is still streaming. So this is what happens next. And Boogie doesn't know that Destiny's still streaming. As far as Boogie knows, the show is over, right? So
Yeah.
this is like Boogie thinking it's done.
What else do you lie about? Is your real name not even Boogie?
Yeah,
I think it has to be the.
That's a nickname.
So this is him like 2 seconds later. From going, it's all a show. It's all a show. He doesn't mean any of it.
You're socially adept at this. There's no way you can have that social cue.
It's a nickname, obviously. Is your real name Destiny?
Only when I'm stripping.
Liar. Good show.
Okay.
Good show. It's over. It was exactly that. It was a show to him. It wasn't.
So
it wasn't real.
they know Boogie was bullshitting. It was just a show for the audience, right?
Well, no. This is Boogie. No, they don't Boogie. This is Boogie. This is acknowledging. This is the proof, like definite, definitive proof that Boogie. It's all an act because he's like good show. You know, none of it was.
Is he the one that said good show?
Yeah. That was Boogie. Boogie said good show.
Then that's not cool of him, yo.
Yeah, I was putting on.
Fine, guys. Good luck. Except for you, Boogie. You are a manipulative, horrible human being. I hope people around you realize it. It's not about your health things. Okay, being fat. Okay,
I would never call somebody names. I would never attack somebody. These are things I won't do for my worst enemy.
Okay, being fat. Okay, that you're ugly on the
Because he doesn't know he's still alive. So that's the real Boogie right there. That's the genuine Boogie.
Inside, not on the outside. Inside, not on the outside. Okay?
Go ahead and vilify somebody who just exercised their American rights. Go ahead and do that. Laughing at dead fireman, you piece of shit.
Are you going to
You're laughing
volunteer
at
for your fire department anytime soon?
Anyways,
Because if so, I
I
might.
never
My
did.
dad was a volunteer fireman. My dad was a.
All right, that's about all the boogie I can handle for the night. So, Johnny, how do you feel? So it came out that the cancer was a full-on lie, and then Boogie goes and claims that actually it was because he couldn't understand his doctor because of his Indian accent. And then Boogie goes and pulls out a knife and does everything we just saw there. What are your thoughts?
He's crazy. He's everything you can describe him to be as a con artist, a grifter, a manipulator, an actor, and crazy. Yeah. So,
Exactly. I mean, he goes from saying like, "Guys, I'm never gonna suicide bait again. All right, not in this lifetime," to whipping out a knife on stream, and then 2 seconds later, when he thinks the stream has been cut, he says, "All right, guys, good show," after pretending he's about to commit suicide.
it's like he really, really believes all this is part of the act, that a lot of, and those three guys that he hangs out with really believes he's just crazy. I mean,
Well, I don't even think about he cares about. I don't think he actually cares about other YouTubers or like his co-hosts. I think it's fully about the audience, manipulating the audience to feel sympathy for him, to go buy his next crypto scam. Because remember, he said even after the crypto scam, he was like, "I'm moving into NFTs next. I'm moving into launching Desi's OnlyFans." So he's got more. Boogie has more projects slated for the future. Okay, more big scams coming in 2024.
regardless, so like this whole episode of Boogie, this kind of reminds me of like a YouTube channel that is about that makes it look like it's real, but it's not real, but it's pretty convincing. So do you kind of feel like it's like that with this?
Yeah, it's like, but it's all these facades Boogie's putting on to try and manipulate people.
So then I want to share a video with you about what I remember watching that made me think, oh, this is real, and now the comments say it's not real. Do you think I can try again with sharing the screen? But
Go ahead.
Yeah, but like if you can't hear the audio, then tell me what I should do. I got to learn this. So I'm clicking on present share screen.
You should have an option that says entire screen, and then you want to share system audio on the bottom right.
Okay, so here's window. I'm selecting this. Now to share audio, share a tab or screen instead.
Yeah, do one of those two.
I'm not sure I understand that.
Just tap like share tab and go to one of your save tabs.
So
we are wrapping it up for the night after this. Yeah, Boogie, like that's caught us up to modern events with Boogie. Who knows what's gonna happen in the future? He did get a tattoo that says liar tattooed to his face. That was his condition to come back on the show, was that he got liar tattooed to his face, but it's like this very obscure part where you can barely see it. And here we go, Johnny.
Okay, let me just test it for a moment.
Yeah, we've got audio. This is Boogie singing about his dead dad and how happy he is that he's dead.
Made him die. Thanks to God's mercy, he drowned in his own blood. He drowned in his own blood.
What the fuck? What an asshole. Anyway, I'm gonna share this.
Fuck!
Oh no!
My games! No Dead Rising, no Crackdown.
Why do you think this is
any prelude there? I have no clue what I've been thrown into. It looks autistic. Or deranged. Maybe that's the shaman who attacked Boogie. What, Johnny? What's happening? Is this kid escaped from a mental hospital?
No. So what's happening right now is this kid. These are all of his games. They're empty. Okay. So he's freaking out. Okay. Where are all of my games? And now you have the cameraman that's already showing what's going on. So he'll just you'll understand.
Okay.
What the hell's going on? Oh no. What the fuck is this about? Oh boy.
What are you doing in a bar? He's not been out of school for 3 months. That doesn't matter. This is what I want to do. I want a game. Well, you want a game, but you got to get a job.
What is happening, Johnny?
You don't mow him over? You're not going to mow him over. That way you get out
Yeah, this is definitely fake. Boogie's a little more believable sometimes, not towards the end.
I'm really good at it. You got student loans, you got car payment, you got insurance. I'm really fucking good at it. Yeah, well, you gotta make money while you're not destroying my
It is
game.
deceptions
That's why
in
you
comparison.
Pick up what you can. Please. This cost me like hundreds of dollars. It's an expensive hobby. I don't care. You gotta get a job. What is this out of your room for one? What is this?
All right, yeah, I'm gonna cut that there, but yeah, it's like that's. I think Boogie definitely believes that he's a much more charismatic person, I feel like, than he actually is. Like, I'm sure he believes that people believe his lies. I mean, he still has 3 million plus, subs to back up that belief.
Let's finish this before we wrap it up. Just it's pretty funny.
Okay,
We'll
give it a few more
pay some of your bills. I'm never gonna quit playing. He's having it.
Oh no! Oh no! I guess he is kind of like Boogie. I mean, Boogie, any excuse he gets, they just throw it off, Yikes. Alright, we're gonna wrap that there, though, folks. Yeah, it's been a thrilling night. We've kind of concluded Boogie's story, but I'm sure there's more Boogie to come, and I might even go back and cover the documentary that Mike Klum did on Boogie, because that's filled with its own type of gems. Yeah, that thing was definitely scripted for sure. But all right, folks. Johnny, you want to shout anything out before we conclude tonight's stream?
Well, I guess the only survivor he found was Fable. Well, okay. I thought this was real, so.
Oh no, that's obviously fake. You can tell from the beginning when the dad's like, "What the hell?"
So yeah.
But, yeah. Anything you want to shout out, Johnny?
That video was like back 9 years ago, so I was in college back then.
Boogie's girlfriend was 9 years old then. No, sorry, she was like.
No. I was
she was
like 26 or 27 years old. No, I think that was way back then.
No, Boogie's girlfriend I'm talking about. I'm talking about Boogie's girlfriend. Yeah, she was like 13.
I was confused when you said he abducted that person when.
No, it was a joke, right? Because she's like 18 and he met her when she was 17. So I was like, yeah, the child he abducted because comedy.
All right then. So well, I'll try and stream something this weekend. Right now, today won't be a good day. I had errands to do, so I'm gonna work on my room and get something done. Tomorrow I'll probably stream something. We'll see. No promises.
Guys, I don't know where this channel's going anymore because I've been insanely busy with summer stuff. And not to do a Boogie, because I'm not a Boogie, but the last 2 weeks of my life have been actually kind of close to the worst. So I've been doing Boogie stuff as like a distraction to distract myself. Obviously, these Boogie shows haven't been up to the quality that the Forging Fandom Thursday night shows used to be. I'd like to get into those and do those again, like panel streams. There's like a lot of time that goes into those. Which is tough. As you can see, I kind of just moved out of my apartment into a new place, and I'm trying to figure out college stuff. So a lot happening. Channel's not going away. I'm still gonna. I appreciate you guys so much, Dylan, Yamik, Cerberus. Like people are always seeing chat. I thank you so much for showing up, guys, because this is my own type of escapism, doing this show and talking to different people. So I will continue. I will cover stuff when I have time, and I just hope you guys have a great night. It's awesome delving into Boogie, and I'll see you guys next time. Later, folks.
Night.